Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. One play action. Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Strip the ball.
Here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
We got 4. We got 4. Check. 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 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's go, D. Big series right here. Step it up.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Check 26, check 26. Shift, watch the shift. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check me.
On 2nd and 9. Fields nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 30. 10. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Here we go, here we go. Slam, slam. Set up.
Play action. It's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Rondale Moore.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
On first down, it's Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Let's go, defense.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
There he goes, left side. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Touchdown! Rondale Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Where'd he go?
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Mike 9. Mike 9. You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike 9. Hey. You got to...
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
We got to seal.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Right here, right here. Mike 4, Mike 4. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl?
Wide, get wide. Rush in.
On first down, Fields.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Watch 23. Watch 23.
Second and 12.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Go. 99. Check 99. Hatch it.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
36. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Y'all not ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Here's Fields.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Mike 45. Let's set a tone.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Cut 19. Check hot route. Hot. 19 tight.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First down, Saints.
Hey, 25's the mic. We'll go. 25's the mic. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Hey.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 86. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Rondale Moore
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch one. 57. Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Shift.
Back.
from the gun. Here's Fields.
Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Who there? Mike's 57. 57's Mike. 65. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Out of the gun, Fields. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check, 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 check. Check, check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Going for the deep ball. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Viking 18. Warriors 17. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Grab it, wrap it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. All day.
2nd and 5. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Check the outs. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep for more, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
We're going 25's the mic. Dragon 60. Screen. Watch the screen. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, 25's the mic. We're 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Check, check. 45's the mic. Street. Get the ball. Trap 60. 45. Mike, 45. Oh, yeah.
Now back to throw.
Here we go again.
Touchdown. It's complete. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. He finds his man, complete. That's Wagner. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
That's what I do.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
57. Mike 57. Watch the pass.
From the 30 on second down, Fields. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Saints are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 58, boys, 58, 58. Mike, check.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rondale Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Finding some room at midfield. They juked him. They find some open field here. And down right around the 37.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Come on, D.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Fields on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
57's the mic.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch the pass. Watch the ball. Here we go.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
No. Off.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Come on, baby. See what you got.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
Come on, let's go. Shift.
On 3rd down. It's long. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Slam.
They snap it to Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point as they make the bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A big play there.
Let's go. Do it.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Alert. Shift.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Nice 57. 57's Mike.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
He'll try again. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a sec.
It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
45 Mike. 45. 19 Lion. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Watch the whip.
'57's the mic. '57's the mic.
Hey, I'm coming.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
I got it.
Now Fields. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
57's mic. 57's the mic.
Fields now to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Off. 57. Mike, 57.
3rd and long. It's Fields. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Wagner. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
57's the mic.
Here all day.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
4 down. Alert.
Check 3. Check.
Fields on 1st down.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Flush to his right. And it's a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Safe.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Check. 45's the mic. Check.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling but but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Back to throw, Fields. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
57's Mike.
Come on.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 6-6. Check 43.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with
Offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. Another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank